Nickelodeon will not bring the Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide back as the show for adults, and I'm just in pain right now. I'm crying. I no tears, but hey.
Why don't we do the show for adults? And I just want to say, it's a great idea, obviously. A show that gives tips to a generation to help them, genuinely help them through their life and provide entertainment and comedy. Great idea. We could do that in the 20s, post-college.
For those of you that have been living under a rock, but aren't you over it? Shut up. Basically, Ned's Declassified was the classic Nickelodeon show that ran between 2004 and 2007.
Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide. Your results may vary.
And I would say, during the golden era of Nickelodeon, Drake and Jaws, Zoe 101, Unfabulous, all that good stuff. I say, Nickelodeon, why won't you bring the Ned's Declassified back as a reboot? Get these two Ed and Mo's back together as a couple, because you know why? Lindsay been on my boy Devin back, but like Peep though, she been fiending.
I feel like I just want to touch you when you're talking about something really passionate and be like, hi, tell me.
Her foot's on
right on his dick.
No.
But hold my hand while you say that.
You see it though. Look at Lindsay all up on him like, yo, she want a piece, bro. They trying to, you feel me? Aight.
Lindsay Shaw, what's the first thing you think of?
Love her. She was like my first love, man.
But y'all see what I'm saying though? Y'all see what I'm saying? She want that. Devin, give it to her. It's only right. They doing the, why? Nobody asked him to do that.
Susie!
Oh, Susie's on the dance floor.
Like, come on, ain't nobody asked y'all to do that. Yo, I could see this reboot just bringing life back into the generation, this weird little, Gen Z millennial gap that we have. It could bring us back together. And Nickelodeon, what I'm saying? The real reason why they won't bring the show back is because of Zoe 102. Over there on that side, we don't want that. I seen a couple pictures of the trailers and stuff like that. I didn't see Michael, I didn't see Logan, I didn't see, but I mean, I saw Chase, but I mean, we okay with Zoe and Chase. We got it already. We try to see Ned and Mose. That's the vibe.
Looks like Devin is open to it.
Yes.
Cool.
Anyways, Devin and Scott Fellows, the creator of Ned's Declassified, also Big Time Rush and Johnny Test, and he was also a writer on Fairly Odd Parents. They basically brought it to Nickelodeon. They wanted to see if Nickelodeon would let them do the show. Nickelodeon said no.
After I spiraled into deep depression after them turning down the Ned's reboot, because I'm gonna be real, guys, I needed it. I needed it.
And Devin, on behalf of all of us, we needed it too. And then they was like, okay, can we get the IP for it? Can we own it so we could do something with it? And Nickelodeon's like, no, you can't do nothing with it.
And the thing was, Scott and I we didn't need it to be with them. We wanted them to let us license the IP. We'll go sell it.
Anything, yeah.
Oh, that's the thing that people might not know. They're like, why don't you take it to Netflix? They own it. If they don't give us permission to license it, we can't. And we asked, let us take it and we'll pay you. And they still were like, no, we're gonna hold on to it. And just it was just an email. That also hurt.
You feel me? They're like, no, you can't help people and give them tips on life and stuff like that because no, that's not about to happen. And it's painful. It's painful, but God is good though, because we get this podcast, we get this Ned's Declassified podcast, and I'm learning a lot from it.
Maybe it's better to be doing a pod that we own and we get to just be ourselves on and not enter a whole nother 3, 4, 5 year journey on the show as Ned, Mose, and Cookie. Maybe it's cool to do a podcast. Maybe it's cooler. And then to get Scott involved and Michelle, and our pitch was fire. It felt so good. And I was like, this makes sense. But the world doesn't always give you what makes sense. And after I got out of that depression about it, I actually am truly I'm okay that we're not doing it was oh, you know what? I trust you, life.
Yeah.
I trust you.
Yeah.
It's good.
Absolutely.
You guys see how he says, sometimes the world doesn't give you what makes sense, but he got over it. And he said, I trust you, life. I took that in. You feel me? I took that personally, and I'm gonna keep that with me. I really just don't get how something that they've been working on for 2+ years that just seems like a great idea and would definitely generate value in all different commodities, all different ways. Nickelodeon's still gonna say no to their face. They gonna give them an email, a passive email, be like, nah, we're good on it. Nickelodeon, why? Why y'all being so mean? Come on, Nickelodeon, please. I'll give you this tree. But for real though, like I'm not understanding Nickelodeon. This just seems like it doesn't make sense. I mean, you know, I don't know. I can't do nothing about it if they can't do nothing about it. So I just, you know, we just cross our fingers and hope that one day we can see a nice Declassified rebooted show. Moral of the story is Nickelodeon, please bring the show back. This show did so many things for me as a kid personally, and I can't speak on everyone because I don't know everyone, but I'm positive that anyone that watched that show definitely was impacted positively from that show. And just that show was just amazing. It was one of the best shows on Nickelodeon, and it was funny and it was also helpful, you know. So I don't see a reason why you shouldn't put it out, try to give them a reboot. But this podcast, you know, at least we got this to witness. So at the end of the day, you know, hopefully we can eventually see something like some iCarly or some, you know, or even if y'all don't want to make that nice Declassified, please keep the Zoe 102. Keep Zoe 101. Don't even put that out, please. You know, I'm not a Zoe 101 hater. I love the first Zoe 101, but this Zoe 102 is just giving me weird vibes. So you know, I'm not feeling it. But all in all, you know, I thank you guys so much for watching my video. You know, I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Please make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Subscribe. Turn on your post notifications if you want more videos just like this. You know, I'm coming out with more content, so just let me know, y'all. Let me know in the comment section down below. I appreciate each and every one of y'all share, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Love and peace.
Fuck what you did, I'm still looking for all of you. Bitches be bugging, I know you be watching your back when that nigga be calling you. I know you think it's a secret, like baby little bitch, I've been on you. Told them you love him like I know.